recording? Yes, we are. All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, I'm gonna take you for a little ride on my new Stumpjumper LTD. The reason I bought this bike and the reason I'm making this video, is it smart or worth it to buy the old generation Stumpjumper at a discount when the new one's coming out early July? Making this video in May, so I think I'm gonna get the bike from Specialized, the new Stumpjumper, in the middle of June, and I'll definitely bring you a review on that bike. But what we're gonna do today is ride this LTD and kind of compare it to short travel bikes that I've ridden in the past, the last 4 videos I made. And I'm still looking for that fast, like 120, 115 travel, 29er kind of XC down country bike to replace my Top Fuel. This Stumpjumper is kind of filling that void right now. I just bought it because I love the spec on it and I love what it is. You can convert this bike to a full 29er, how it is, and I did do that. We'll talk about that when we're riding it, and because it does come as a mullet. So let's get on the trail. Let's talk about the new Stumpjumper, what it's supposedly gonna look like, the travel numbers, the release date, and is it worth it to buy a old Stumpjumper? Let's see. All right, let's take this good old Stumpjumper for a ride. Oh. Oh, pretty good. Gee. So, you may be asking, James, why would you buy old Stumpjumper when you know the new one's coming out? Well, number one, the price. So this is a 2023 Specialized Stumpjumper. I guess the technical name is the LTD GX T-Type. I don't know. But it's just the plain old Stumpy, not the Evo. So we're looking at a 140 fork paired with 130 millimeters in the travel in the back with this 29er link. The LTD does come standard as a mullet. So I did go out and buy the mullet link, or the 29er link, and also added these Industry 9 Trail S Hydro Hubs 29er hoops. Make the bike feel nice and peppy. And then I wrapped them with the Specialized ground control rubber. Another reason why I bought this bike, not only is just because it was discounted pretty heavily on Specialized.com, my local shop gave me a decent discount on it. On top of that, Bike Barn Racing, so thank you for that. And it comes with a pretty badass spec, in my opinion. Like, woo! Ultimate fork, deluxe ultimate rear shock, and you got the GX transmission equipment on there. You got the Code Silver brakes. So just really good spec. If I were to buy this, all the stuff myself online right now, it'd probably equal pretty much how much I paid for this bike. They're still available on Specialized.com. So if you want to go get one, I'll leave a link to their website below. I've been riding this bike for the past 2-3 months. It's a zippy 29er. It's zippier than I remember it when I first reviewed it all those years back. Definitely leave a link to that video. Pretty funny to watch it. I'm on a size S3 today. It's a little small. I could probably ride a S4, but I want something for my wife to ride. So this is gonna double as her bike too. And when I'm in the mood to ride it, I can just throw my bars, my 50 mil stem on it, and my seat post, I get the reverb on it, and be good to go. We got a nice little quick trail bike. 27.6 pounds. That is not bad. And if you've ridden with me on this bike, you know I'm not gentle on it. I've been hucking off some pretty big drops and stuff, at least in the mullet configuration. 29er just can kind of pedal in it. But in this thing, man, I want to try it today maybe. do some hucks and see how she performs. So enough about my bike, the old Stumpjumper. Let's talk about the new Stumpy coming out. I've heard that it's gonna come out early July. So we're looking at maybe like a July 2nd release date, something like that. And it's gonna kind of look like the new Levo that came out last year, the Levo SL. Woo! Yeah. So as the go straight here. Fuck this. Yo. And this handles it really nicely. Yep. So is that Evo gonna be gone? Because the new Levo SL has, oh, the little ramp's still gone. Has 160 millimeter fork and 150 millimeters of travel on the back. The swing arm is now gone, so I'll leave a picture to that. But meaning, the rumor is this little swing arm is gonna be gone and the shock's just gonna be mounted right here where it is, down to the linkage, and it'll be a horse linkage, not a flex stay anymore. So that's why I brought up the question, is it worth it to buy one of these older Stumpies? Because this flex stay design, for what it is, pedals really nice. And they're going for pretty cheap, I mean, relatively. So if you don't want to get a new Epic Evo, just get one of these. You can tune the shock to make it more feel more like an XC bike. And yeah, I mean, this thing weighs, you know, just under 28 pounds. It's pretty light. It's not too bad. I forget how zippy this Stumpy is. I mean, it's on par with the Epic Evo. I'm sorry, Specialized, but kind of got some overlap there. And maybe that's why they're gonna get rid of this one and just build one Stumpy and call it the Stumpjumper and be the 164 because the 150 travel in the back. Maybe they'll make it Evo and it's just have a little more travel in the back with the mullet, and then the regular Stumpy be a full 29er. I don't know. Always curious to see on the reason why they do the changes they do, especially when they got two excellent bikes, especially Evo. The Evo has to be, the Stumpy Evo that is, has to be one of their best selling bikes ever. It just does everything so well. I wish though, it just had half sizing like Trek does. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be asking, what should I buy? The Epic Evo 8 or the old generation Stumpjumper? This one I'm riding currently. It depends what you're doing. If you wanna get a little sendy on your bike, I'd say go with the Stumpy. It's not that far off in pedaling. And the weight is pretty damn similar. That large Epic Evo 8, I believe, was about 27 pounds. So maybe it's about a pound lighter than this one, I can't remember. But feels about the same weight on the trail. And this one definitely feels a little bit more capable. Is it night and day? No, but, oh yeah, there we go, balance. But, oh, right on that rock. Oh, I feel like I was gonna break a rim on that. But I don't know, man. Having this bike at this price point, it's actually worth it now. You gotta remember that Pro I rode is, I believe, 80 something, 8,000 something dollars. I don't even remember. Big money. I love this bike, the maneuverability. You can just hop it over rocks and stuff. All right, so this is the drop I really wanted to do, the 29er wheel set with these lightweight tires, because I would not, ooh, it's a little slick, the landing. I would not try this on an Epic Evo 8. Could you do it? Absolutely. I'm just not a good enough rider to make it smooth. I need a little suspension travel to buff it out, even though it's just 10 mils more than the Evo 8. It just feels like a little bit more bike. But here it is. The boys built it back. So thank you for that. Fantastic work. building this drop. You can see the height compared to the bike. Standing next to it, let's see, probably about 5 feet from the base of down there where it's built into the ground to the top. But real height distance that you're dropping, you can see I did it the other day. I landed like right about here. I mean, it's probably 8 feet, maybe a little more, a little less. Then you roll down and you do this sick step up jump. I'll show you a video of me doing it actually on this bike. All right, let's hike it up and send her. The mullet, it's fun. It's like a little party bike. If I wanted to make this like a dual slalom bike, I think it'd be really cool because it's a smaller bike for me. I'd probably put a super deluxe rear shock, and then I do have the Crank Brothers Synthesis wheel set, the mullet wheel set with the Industry 9 1-in-1 hubs. Throw that on, or maybe even just leave this full 29er, some lightweight tires, and man, that'd be fun. It'd be really fun to get into that. I wonder if there's any local races like that in New England. All right, let's see though. I've done this drop on a 170 e-bike and I totally clapped the fork. So now I'm on a 130, 140 bike. I'm a little nervous to be honest with these tires too. The landing on this drop is pretty harsh like you saw. It's kind of flat. But I think if you farther you send it, the better you are. And I love the step up jump, man. You just sky that thing. It's so fun. Fuck. Oh. Not bad. Woo! Holy shit. Oh. That's a lot of drop for a little bike, but look at that. I was gonna add a volume spacer to the shock, but right to the end I didn't. This is stock fork, 3 volume spacers, use all the travel. Well, that went well. That kind of went fast for the drop, but man, it wasn't that harsh. This one is harsh. This is like completely to flat. Oh, you can hear the squeak. I just nailed the saddle. Oh, yo, not that bad. It's kind of being a little dramatic, to be honest. I'm sorry. You're here for the new Stumpjumper. Like I said, early July it's supposed to be released. Hopefully I'll get it mid-June and test ride it. Can't tell you guys anything about it. Once I get it, I'm just speculating right now. But like I said, it's gonna look like the Turbo Levo SL, and side arms gone. Oh, I should go over this side. Side arms gone, more travel, 150 in the back, 160 fork, so Evo numbers, but not as aggressive geometry maybe. I'm assuming it's gonna have a flip chip like this bike. Maybe it has the adjustable chainstay, or the flip chip down here, obviously the flip chip down here in the horse link, maybe that carries over from the Evo. Adjustable head cups, I'm sure it's gonna have SWAT and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm really interested to ride the bike and I can't wait to bring you guys a review. But guys, I'll see you on the next one, and stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for the 2025 Specialized Stumpjumper review. All right, see ya, peace.